Hey guys, Jid Graves here. I'm just doing a little update to show y'all what Super Dungeon Explorer stuff I have. I've kind of put it all in this binder and stuff. That way I can keep them in there, and that way I'll have some place to keep them and kind of look at them all together. Some of the stuff in here is obviously stuff that we'd have to pull out because there's words on the text and all that other stuff. But I figured you could look at all the characters in here and the creatures and some other stuff. Some of them don't really need in here. It's just like specific things, so you can kind of see what creatures you want or something like that, kind of the layout. So the first one we have, though, is all of our heroes kind of laid out that I've collected so far. So we have the Bearstruck Berserker up there, the Deeproot guys, the Treant, and the Scout. We have our Dragon Blade, our Fey Alchemist, Mistborn Shaman, both of our princesses Emerald and Ruby, Questing Knight, Royal Warden, our Scarecrow, Star Guild Sapper, Thunder Veil Huntress, Wandering Minstrel, and then our Wyvern Claw, Exemplar, and Templar. So that's kind of all the guys that I have laid out so far. We'll see kind of some of them in other sets though as we go. These are just like different things that happen in the dungeon. So other tiles will have that, so I just decided to put them in here because that's something I probably won't need to take out because they don't have anything on the back of them. But then I have kind of all these are like all the bosses or mini bosses, weapons that you put in the deck to supply them with. So I decided to kind of put all them in here. So maybe these would sway you certain items to get to pick a certain boss to fight or something like that. So here's another set. Then we get to our monsters, so all the spawn points are kind of over here, going down, that one's obviously not a spawn point, but the creatures and what spawns out of it and what they do and all that other stuff. So you can kind of see what monsters were in these spawn points, figure out if, hey, this is a spawn point I want to use in my game. I have a couple more stuff we just kind of got looking at if you watched earlier videos on it, different creatures and stuff. Hopefully we can fill those out more. Little creeper guys or things that spawn out with bosses, or the tile like summons them out. Treasure chest. Then we get to the mini bosses. All these guys are mini bosses. We've seen actually part of these before. We've seen basically these 5 all right here. Those are all playable characters that can turn into heroes. We have both of these guys, and we have our bosses, which actually are what the dungeon kind of centers on. So hopefully we can figure out and get some of the other stuff and the rest of them to kind of complete what we have so far and have like a really fantastic game. I've already talked to my friends about some of that and having maybe a really cool, like big, gigantic game. And some of them are up for it, and some of them are kind of like, oh. So we may do a storyline off of that and figure out how it is. Somebody told me, recommended to me that I should probably do that and do like the storyline, and then maybe like tape bits and pieces of the battle and the fight that we have. That way everybody can kind of see, what's going on. So other than that, that's about it. If I need to push anything back, hopefully I won't. Maybe the item cards or something. But really cool. That's what I got so far for it. This game's really fun, like I've said before. And hopefully I can get some more stuff for it after I get paid and, some other stuff. So really cool game though, like I said. The different chibi art and figures in it and stuff. and not only that, but I mean, they plan these out pretty well, and they're still coming out right now. So all these are really cool, guys. I really enjoy playing this game. Hopefully, I can get some of the other mini bosses and expansions and giant expansions and stuff like that, and expand kind of my game repertoire for Super Dungeon Explorer. So anyway, and then I'll be able to put more cards and stuff in here because I'll have more heroes to play with or different stuff like that. So really cool stuff though. But yeah, that's about it. I will catch you guys later. Thanks for watching. Bye.